Hey, welcome there. So today's video is about the hero's journey and how this thousands of year old myth can apply to you and your current lifestyle, maybe your success that you want in the future, your epic lifestyle. That's what we're going to discuss today and how this all fits in for you. My name is George Pauly, and I'm here to kind of give you something to open your eyes, let's hope. And we're going to start out with what the hero's journey is and how this kind of applies to you, how it applies to everything. Way back when, in the early mid-70s, let's just say, there was a movie called Star Wars, produced by George Lucas, who had hands-on help with Joseph Campbell. And now Joseph Campbell is a philosopher of some kind, and he did some studying on the hero's journey and all of these old, I'm not going to say old myths, but all these old generations on this journey that a lot of people, or just about everyone, takes probably more than once in their lifetime. So going over what is this hero's journey, Joseph Campbell and all that. So I'm going to focus on Star Wars, and I'm going to use that as the model here, if you can kind of follow along with me. There is a worksheet down below. It's free. It's in the description of the YouTube video. Just kind of go down to the bottom there, upload it or download it, whatever you want to do. That's yours, and it will help you fill in the blanks for your epic journey. So this whole model here now, we have the known and we have the unknown. And you can think of, and this here is you, it's me, it's Luke Skywalker, okay? And we also have the unknown. All right? Can't really spell good when the sun's in my eyes and I'm on camera. Think of this as like an iceberg, where you have the bottom section here is like all underneath the water, and then you have the top section here, which is above the water. And this is a lot of times all you get to see. So that's what people see. That's how, people see us, how we dress, how we talk, all that kind of stuff. This is us. But under here in the unknown, that is really what, let's just say, the journey of we don't know what it's like, of doing something new, doing something scary. For me, I like marketing. I've always been a business owner for all of my life, pretty much, as long as I knew what business was. And there's a lot of unknown in here that is scary. So when we go to Star Wars here, all right, we're gonna call this here the threshold. And this threshold is the part where we're either above water or we're below water, okay? Now going back to Star Wars here, we had, or let's just say Luke Skywalker, he had helpers. All right, these were the droids. And it was also Han Solo and a number of other things. And so Luke, had help going to take on this journey, okay? This threshold here is when his parents died and the Empire came and was looking for the droids and destroyed everything, and his family was burned off. And then the mentor, this over here, was Obi-Wan Kenobi, okay? All right, so that's Obi-Wan. Let's just put that Obi-1, okay? So he was a mentor because he knew about the Force. He's like, Luke, come with us. The rebellion needs you. The Empire is bad, etc., etc. And Luke didn't want to cross this. He was like, no, I need to go back and work. But when he went back to find out his family had died, and he's like, okay, I'm in. And this is a lot like us as a human when we're talking about business. And okay, it might be scary to start a business. I might have to quit my job. I might have to go into my savings. I might have to start making phone calls. I might have to do something that I've never done before. And that's where this all comes in, okay? So what happens is we have these challenges. And they call this the temptations. probably have had challenges before. If you're wanting to start a business, or if you're meditating, you're hoping for something great to come, and maybe you get an idea, and that idea, it challenges you to do something that you're uncomfortable with, and it tempts you. Says, all right, do I do the right thing or do I do the wrong thing? I'm not going to fill in anyone's words here, but there's choices that you're going to have to make. And these choices are all really, you don't know what's going to happen because you've not been there before. So this is kind of the difference between the known and the unknown. The helpers and the mentors. You know, the androids, they helped Luke go from one spot to the next. The Obi-Wan Kenobi, the mentor, taught him how to use the lightsaber and the power of the Force. Hey, if you're one of those that manifests, that meditates, that's looking for energy, you know that there is mentors. All right, it might be the universe for you. It might be, what are your spirits, all that stuff that you believe in. So these helpers and mentors will help you along the road here to wherever you need to go. And finally, what happens when things are a complete disaster, this is really not funny here, but right down in here is the abyss. All right? This abyss is when you're all alone. You might be praying, you might be crying, you might be wishing for something good to happen because now you're all alone. All these helpers and mentors, they can't help you at this point. It's all up to you. If you are taking on a journey to go from here to, let's say, up here, or even higher up over here, it's going to eventually be up to you, where you're going to have to look into the mirror and you're going to have to talk to yourself and say, am I going to do it? All right? Can I do it? And this whole hero's journey here is testing you. There are temptations to quit, temptations to go backwards and not win and not get this. And not get this for yourself. And so what happens is, coming out of this abyss, you'll of course learn something, but things might be so terrible, like, oh my God, how can they get any worse? And then they do get worse. So the good news, of course there's good news here, is now, and we're going this way, guys, okay? Now there's going to be a transformation. All right? Once you go into this abyss and you come out of this abyss transformed, you'll be a little bit more humble. You will it won't really matter what other people think of you. If you've almost lost your house, if you've gone broke, if you've done some stupid things that you're not proud of anymore, this transformation, it's not going to matter anymore, because you've gone through the abyss. Things can no longer get any worse. They're only going to get better. And you transform into a better person. You may have heard in your life, business, network marketing, school, church, wherever it might be, that some people just tell it like it is. And maybe because they've already been in the abyss and things just can't get any worse. But this transformation is when you've now learned what has happened down here in the abyss, and so you need to transform into a different person. There's an old saying that you must first become before you can have, and before you can become, there's the do, or before you have, you must do. So a lot of people, they want the money first, and then they'll do the work, and then they'll become the person. No, you need to become the person first, when then you end up doing whatever it is that you need to do, and then you can have. And so this whole journey here is, we're going to have a transformation, or you will have a transformation in your life, something epic that will help you get through all this. And then finally, this atonement, now this probably means different things for different people, but when you atone yourself, you've kind of come to yourself and say, look, hey, this is me, this is who I am, and you've transformed. And then finally, the most important part here is the return. Okay? When you return back from this journey, now you are that person. Now you have become. Now you're able to create, to manifest, to live, to be at peace, to be able to teach other people the journey that you've gone through. They call that the boon. You can pass that boon now off to the next person and teach them. Say, look, I went through all this stuff. I knew where I was at before. I knew I was up over here in the known, and I wanted more. I knew that there was more. I wanted to go on this journey, and I had some help. Okay, I had help. I bought a program, or I bought some books. I watched some videos, whatever it might be. I had mentors, people that I could actually talk to, people I might be able to call up on the phone, maybe text message, maybe online a little bit, maybe a Zoom meeting of some kind. And those mentors helped me through my challenges and all the temptations. And then once I got all the information that I needed, and then I ended up in this abyss where I had to talk to myself or tell myself, what am I doing here? Am I crazy? And then from there, I knew that no, I wasn't crazy. Most successful people fail before they become successful, and that's where all this happens, okay? That's where all the bad news is here. Then they learned, all right, you know what? I'm going to be able to do this. And they go from here, and then they return, okay? And they now have returned from the abyss, are a different person. They understand more, they've learned more, they're able to teach more, they become a little bit better. So what you need to do now is get that worksheet out. You need to go through this hero's journey and find out, where's your threshold, okay? Who are your helpers? Fill this in. Who are your helpers, all right? Boom, there's gonna be blanks on there, all right? Who is your mentor, okay? All right? And then, what are your challenges and your temptations? Okay? Write those down. This is what you need to do now. All right? The transformation, you don't have this yet, okay? But you will have question marks here. How did you transform? Because you will transform, I promise you that. And then over here, you'll return as a different person. You'll return and be one step closer to your epic lifestyle, and use your meditation, use your manifestation. You need to put in some effort. This is not going to be easy, okay? This is, come on, Luke Skywalker, he was in the garbage dump. He was, getting shot at. He lost Obi-Wan. All these things happened to him, all right? And they're going to happen to you. They've happened to me. They're still happening to me. But this is the way out. It's going to take some effort. So you meditate, you manifest, you put in some effort, and then your epic lifestyle, which is right here, then you can have it for you. Again, I want to thank you for spending the 15 minutes here with me. My name is George Pauly. There are some links down below. You can visit my blog, my website, whatever you do. Please subscribe, all that stuff. You know what to do. And I hope that you got something out of this. So again, I want you guys to have a fantastic day and be your hero. Be your hero for yourself, for your family, and for your kids.